Yo, see who got in here. Let me see some questions, y'all. Ross Hickson, what's going on, my guy? What up? John Richards, what up? Now or never, you back again? I ain't scared. Nah, I ain't no point of being scared. I ain't playing the game. But y'all defensive line, they make me nervous. Y'all D line definitely makes me nervous. Y'all subscribe. We're gonna see what this is what we all been waiting for. If you're not ready for this game and got chills just thinking about it, my prediction, I'm thinking it's gonna be a low scoring kind of sloppy game. 42-17. I don't know about that. Ross Hickson says you think they'll be smart enough to double team that monster? Probably not. Probably not at first. Arena White, go Bucks. Boo. Boo. Eric Gross, what up, bro? Let's see if the offense shows up tomorrow. That's the big thing. Will the offense be able to show up with this good Ohio State defense, or maybe even great Ohio State defense? We know their defensive line is great for sure. They've been playing a lot faster and just flying around, smacking dudes. So we're gonna see if we can deal with that. I don't know. We're gonna see. It's one thing to talk about, it's another thing when you're on that field and they start smacking you. Do you watch the basketball team? They are killing it this year so far. Yeah, I caught the last two games because they were on ESPN. But those were the first two games I saw. Now or never, the big house is our practice field. Shit, that boy talking bad about the big house. We gonna see. We gonna see if we can bring y'all down a notch. Y'all getting cocky every year. Y'all get cocky. We got to bring y'all back down. I hope Justin Copeland. I hope Jim don't come with that vanilla offense. We're gonna get killed, bro. That's facts. But this is a chess match right here. This is a chess match because their D line is so good, and I don't think we'll be able to run on them. We haven't been able to run on them ever for the last like 7-8 years. Last person I remember being able to run on them is Denard, and we don't have that. So us just handing it off to the running back, or even Shea keeping it on the read, that ain't gonna cut it against them, I don't think. So it's gonna be crucial that we can actually pass the ball, because I don't see us being able to run on them, not consistently. Brad says Flint, Michigan, go blue. What's up, Flint? FLI. I know about Flint. I got cousins stayed in Flint, bro. Shea better get that ball out quick. You right about that now or never. He better get it out fast. Dame, get out of it. Oh, spelling out that OHIO. Oh, get out of here. OHIO. Yeah. Arena White, we're going to force y'all to run, and our D-line going to stuff y'all up. You Harbaugh gonna try to run regardless. He gonna try, but we gonna see if we can't run, which we probably won't. Will we be able to? Will the screen game and quick screens and slot screens and all that stuff, quick slants, RPO, will that stuff work good enough to keep up with y'all? Otis Hills, besides Nico, what receiver can you see having a big game against OSU? Probably Ronnie Bell, because Ronnie Bell gets a lot of the possessions. He moves the chains, him and DPJ. So I wouldn't be surprised if Ronnie Bell had a pretty good game because he's lean and quick. Mona Lisa, I believe that the depth of talent at OSU will wear Michigan out in the fourth quarter. You might be true. That might be true if we can, depending on what y'all doing. If y'all just running it down our throat, then you might be right. If it's that type of game, which it might be, since it's supposed to be rainy and cold, maybe even slushy type rain. So we're gonna see. John Richards, never know with this game, and that's true. You never know. You might think it's gonna be a high scoring game, and it could be a little 21-24 type game. Jerry Yates says, I'm wondering why Ohio and Michigan have to go damn near undefeated to make the playoffs, but the SEC can lose 2 and still make it. Yeah, that's just how it's set up. The SEC has all the respect. So they can lose 1 game, 2 games, and they still get the respect because they beat up on each other, just like the Big Ten beats up on each other, but they give the ACC has more respect. Brad says DPJ all day. Yeah, besides Nico, DPJ or Ronnie could have big games, and maybe even Giles Jackson or Sanders still coming out of the backfield doing some of that type of stuff. That could, because those dudes are quick and fast. Eric Gross, exactly. You beat me to it, bro. Dang, Mac Brown for next coach. Boy, if you don't get out of here with that Mac Brown, Michigan fans, I'm about to put it in. Michigan fans, do y'all think North Carolina could beat us? Who thinks North Carolina could beat us? Jay Marion, it's time Tariq Black has a big game. He's my sleeper. I would love for Tariq to get have a big game. He's got the potential. It's just because Tariq is my favorite player on out of the receivers besides Nico. Nico is a monster. Randall Berto says, yo, what up, bro? Let's see. John Richards, will Ohio State make the playoffs with loss to Michigan? We were talking about this a couple times. It ain't a guarantee. There's so many one-loss teams. And this would be the caveat for that. Let's say Georgia somehow beats LSU. So then you got Clemson, Georgia, LSU is still gonna get in then. And then that fourth team, let's see, Oklahoma or Baylor, one of them will have 1 loss. Who else? Bama will have 1 loss. And then there's another team that has 1 loss. So it's not guaranteed. Yeah, I love to see Black go off too. Joseph Gibson, Fields is good. Better weather supports y'all. Tune to the game, suppers, the IO. Yeah, I'm ready for this game. If you don't get chills and all that thinking about this game, then something wrong with you. This is it right here. I don't care how many times they done beat us or whatever. I don't care. This game. I've been nervous for 2 weeks just thinking about this game. I'm ready for it. St. Lawrence, if we can't run the ball, we'll lose, and that's what I'm afraid of. Exactly. You took the words right out of my mouth because we haven't been able to run the ball good on them since Denard left. He was the last person that I think had about 100 on them. And we don't have the speed at running back, and will our offensive line be able to create holes? I don't think they will consistently. So that puts more pressure on Shea. And we don't want a lot of pressure on Shea because he prone to making dumb mistakes. That's just him. Area Ferber, I'm so nervous. Exactly. I'm nervous about this one. For real. Brad says, you think Harbaugh has prepared more this year for the game? I believe he has. I believe Harbaugh has prepared more for this game and Don Brown. I think they were taking it lightly, a little too lightly. Like, oh, we just got a good team this year. We can beat them. But on the other side, OSU has way more talent. And Urban said he's got guys all year. All they do is prepare for our offense, watch film of our offense and defense all year when they already have more talent than us. And that's coaching, because it ain't about how much talent you got all the time. It's still about scheme and knowing a team's weakness. So that's what makes a good coach, enter into being a great coach. That's why Urban is a great coach, because he prepared that game. The game is so serious. And then if you can beat OSU, you can beat everybody in the Big Ten. So you have to be prepared for them. I don't know if Harbaugh has been doing that, but it looks like he's more prepared this year, him and Don Brown. But we're gonna find out tomorrow. Since Chris Perry and Mike Hart, for real. Yeah, that's why I say Denard, the last game Denard played against them. Well, the last time we won, that was Denard, and I think he had about 100 yards. Michigan B-ball going to be number one. Michigan football going to shock the world tomorrow. Wish I can fast forward all the way until noon tomorrow. Also, we hope we don't have to have bad weather. We need to pass tomorrow. It's going to be bad weather, bro. You can almost count on that. If it's not, I would be surprised. But even if it is bad weather, sometimes you just got to trust in your players to go out there and make plays. We all done played in the rain before. Now we're never. Our CBs are going to be route jumping all game. Yeah, if they route jumping, that might be a mistake on them. You jump them routes. You might get okie dokes. Joseph Gibson, I respect TTUN. Do I wish we win? Hell yes, but I want you all to win every game except the game. Yeah, that's true. I'm like that sometimes, depending on how close the race is. Once we done lost a game, then I need y'all to lose, but y'all usually don't. Jay Mary and Ryan Day broke it down how they prepare for Michigan all year on the radio today. Don Brown better be ready. Yeah, they prepare all year for us. They got dudes watching us. After practice, they practice plays for us. Everything revolves around us. So that's why it shows on the field. Brad, I think Don Brown had a Haskins problem. Everything fell apart the minute he came in the game. We'll see if he can contain Fields. That's the thing. It's one thing. Don Brown's defense is good. That man blitzing all game, it's good if you can get pressure and you're not playing a NFL caliber quarterback. Because the NFL caliber quarterback is gonna fit the ball in tight areas that other quarterbacks aren't even gonna try. So if you watch my Michigan video, if you watch my OSU pregame analysis from last year, pretty much everything I said is what happened. We couldn't get pressure, and Dwayne made throws when dudes, they weren't all the way open sometimes. He trusted his receivers to make a play, and he trusted his arm enough to make a precision throw. Yo, Don Brown, your defense don't scare top quarterbacks. They ready. They get ready to shred your stuff. They finna put you through the shredder. And I ain't talking about Ninja Turtles. Janae says, I'm so ready. Go blue. I believe Don Brown will have our defense ready. He better have it ready. If he gets torched by OSU, So long, Don Brown. It's time for you to go. I'm sorry, but we as much money as we got, all we do is throw money at coaches and they'll come. Just throw some money at them, they're gonna come. So if you can't do it, Don Brown, we can get a defensive coordinator that can adjust better. Tiger Raven says, good luck tomorrow. Hope y'all win. I appreciate it. Costco Payne, Josh Gaddis will be a key in this game as well. He has to be able to adjust and keep the playmakers involved. That's facts right there. Gaddis has to call the best game he has all year. Now, his last two games, he called a hell of a game. The last two games, he's done great. But you going against a different caliber of athlete that you really haven't seen this year. So your play calling got to be even better. And the players got to execute. So you can call the perfect play, but if the players don't execute it, then it don't matter. Hold on, my page done jumped. Give me a reason why Michigan is better. It don't matter about who better. It's about who better tomorrow. If I just say right now, if we just say Michigan, Ohio State, everybody gonna say Ohio State better. They proven track record, more talent, rolling everybody this year. But it ain't about that. It's about who better tomorrow on that field. That's what it's about. King Tut, will Michigan lose by 45 or 50? The only real question. Some of y'all fans seem to think that this game is always a blowout. Last year was the most points y'all put up. Dwayne Haskins ain't on that squad, y'all. Y'all seem to think Dwayne is still there. He's not. Y'all ain't got that. What was he, a top 10 pick? Fields might be that by the time he leave. He ain't that now. I hate to tell y'all. D Key said, J.O., you're my dude, but Michigan is going to get blitzed. We're going to find out. Don't talk about it. Be about it. Damon Hammonds, Shea might show up. Patterson better have a great game. The offense, period, better have a great game. That's facts. The offense has to show up. Both have to show up for us to be successful. The defense has to show up, and the offense has to show up. You can't have one without the other. Not playing these dudes. You can't have one without the other. St. Lawrence, how would you defend Justin Fields with our personnel, bro? Honestly, I would run a cover. I would run a cover 3. That's the defense I like to run. That's what I would run. Because I can still have my 8 guys in the box to stop the read and the run, but yet I'm still in a zone. So if you throw out of it, I'm still prepared. That's what I would do. I would run a cover 3 almost all game. Bend but don't break. And that's a big thing. You can let a team get to the 10 or they can get to the 30. If they kick a field goal, it really don't matter how far they got. They could make it to the 1 yard line. If they kicking a field goal, it's all the same. It's 3 points. So the big thing is going to be if they are getting yards, holding them to 3. Let's see. Venice says Don Brown better not play man all game with Hudson one-on-one against wide receivers or we're done. That's facts right there. Don Brown best not be in that man and trying to blitz and you got any of our safeties in coverage. Well, really Brad and Metellus or Glasgow and Hudson on a receiver. Any of those 4 on a receiver or a running back, and they gonna be over there having Mardi Gras on the sideline. Don Brown, you see something like that, you best be calling timeout because they about to be celebrating. Wizard Will says feel like Christmas Eve. That's facts. I can't wait. I can't wait. Regardless of what happens, I can't wait to watch this game. Antoine Johnson, Don Brown wouldn't play zone to stop them BS crossing route deep. That's facts. And when he tried a couple times, but they hadn't practiced it all year. I mean, they hadn't did it in game all year. You can't just practice stuff. You got to try it in the game. The game ain't practice. D says, and this is coming from a fan of Bo and Lloyd. Yeah. Bobby Boucher, this is going to be a good game. Yeah, I think this is going to be a good game. Vontae says Shea about to be a pinball in that pocket. That worries me too, because he gets happy feet in the pocket. And he likes to escape the pocket when it's clean. So he'll escape a pocket that's clean instead of stepping up. This ain't the game for that. Them boys gonna hawk you down. You ain't got speed like that. You ain't got speed like that, Shea. You better sit in that pocket. You get on this trying to run to the outside and stuff. Them boys is gonna hawk you down. They gonna hawk you down. You better sit in that pocket and go through your reads and hit the flat. Start hitting that flat. Because them boys will hawk you down. You ain't got to worry about that. Let's see. I hate when this thing jumps. Okay. Brad says Ohio State O-line is their one weak spot. What I saw from their offensive line is the delayed blitz is your best bet with them. So blitz. So come with your front, with your 4 or your 5, and then have probably McGrone. You want to bring McGrone like a second late on the blitz. They seem to have trouble with that, and like they weren't really prepared for it. It's hard to. I mean, when you're counting all the dudes that are coming, and then you see you don't think he's coming, and then he comes, you can't really be prepared for it. So that would be big. Elvis Gerbeck, Desmond Howard, Tyrone Wheatley, Ty Law. D says, appreciate you for the insight. Oh, no problem. No problem. John Richards, would you trade Jim for Urban? And somebody asked me this before. I'm gonna take Urban. I'm not gonna I'm gonna be real about this. If I just had to say a coach, Jim or Urban, I'm gonna take Urban. Jim is stubborn. Urban is proven to be a great coach, regardless of if he cheating or if he gets thug players or gangbangers. It don't matter. He gets it done. Let's be real about it. I mean, you can be mad about it or whatever, but he's a better coach. Harbaugh's what's his name? Urban beat him 4 times. They head to head. He 4-0. Vontae said, Brad, have you seen the line this year? Joseph says, I hope it's the game of the ages. You all have the pieces. Your coaches cannot use what you have. That's part of it. That's a big part of it. The last 2 weeks, they've been doing it. They've been using all those good and great receivers that we got. They've been using them. They've been using the young dudes. They've been using it the last 2 games. We're going to see if they can continue that, though. D says the offense is not going to show up. That's all our worries. So if you go from our offense, just like with Ohio State, they're going to do what they do. We have to force them to be bad. We have to force them into 3 and outs and punts. We have to force that stuff. We can't sit back and hope they're going to drop the ball or hope he messes up on the exchange or something like that. Stop all that. We got to stop that hoping and make a play when it's there to be made. Can't be with all this hoping. I hope. Players got to go out there and take control of the game. Because there's going to be plays to be made on offense and defense, game-changing plays by both teams. We'll probably have there'll be a time when we can sack Fields for to make them punt. Are we gonna sack him? Is he gonna get loose and make a play? There are gonna be chances to us to pick a ball that's tipped or something like that. Are we gonna almost pick it, or are we gonna intercept it? If we intercept it, are we gonna just get a couple yards, or are we gonna try to take it to the house? It's different. All this stuff adds up, especially if it's a close game. Then that stuff comes up real crucial. Wizard Will says, "Love watching you come up, bro." Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. It's been a struggle, but I do this just because I like to do it. Honestly, like if people don't donate or if I never got monetized, I'd still make the videos. The secondary is going to expose Shay. I'm more worried about y'all defensive line not even giving them a chance. AP go blue. Hey, no one's talking about the X factor. What if our defense gets pressured? Ohio State's offensive line, is that not strong? Just something many people aren't talking about if our D line getting pressured. The thing about that is Fields OSU is a running game. So the number one is a running team. The number one thing is to stop their run. And I know Ohio State fans, I had y'all on my pregame analysis. Oh, Fields is the best quarterback in the nation. He's the best thrower and all that. I can't go off of what you just think as a fan. I go off of what y'all numbers say in y'all stats. And, he hasn't played the second half. You know what that tells me? Y'all are a running team. If you're a passing team or even equal, he would have 300-yard passing games. But when I go back and look at all y'all stuff, the running game is overwhelmingly what y'all do to blow teams out. Then you get the RPO, and then you start going deep. That stuff comes second. The running game is y'all bread and butter. Just like last week when y'all were struggling a little bit, y'all stopped going to the pass. Y'all start trying to run Fields up the middle, and y'all run the read. That's y'all offense. That's y'all bread and butter. It's the running game. Fields ain't no Dwayne Haskins. Fields ain't no Joe Burrow. As much as you want him to be, he's not that. It's just the truth. Like, and he could come out tomorrow and throw for 300. He still ain't that. It's just the facts of y'all season and what it is. He's not a pocket passer, polished pocket passer type. He's not that. Joe Burrow, Dwayne Haskins, them dudes, they had almost 5,000 yards or 5,000 by the end of the year. It's a difference. When Michigan loses, Jim still coach or take a jet to the NFL. If we lose, Jim Harbaugh ain't going nowhere. He's not. The university is fine with us going 9-3 or 8-4. They're fine with that because people buy merchandise. We're still a monster brand. That's all they really care about is money. The actual university people. Harbaugh's not just going to leave to go to the NFL. Harbaugh's dad coached at Michigan. Harbaugh played at Michigan. Michigan is number one to him. It's big for him. It's more than just a coaching job. It's a lifestyle. He's ingrained. He ain't just going to up and quit like that. Let's see. Jay Marion says Michigan got to come out aggressive from the jump tomorrow, not wait until they fall behind. That's facts. DK says Justin going to get loose. He might. OSU fans, let me ask y'all: do y'all think Justin is nursing an ankle injury? I don't know. I said on my video he's 110%. I don't care about all that. But what do y'all think? Y'all don't seem to think he's hurt at all. So me neither. Let's see. Old Toby scum socks. I hate them. Taylor Walston, Ohio State is catching a L tomorrow. Trust and believe all that disrespect will come to an end tomorrow. Hope so. Jerry McDaniel, what's a Buckeye? Hairless nut. Go blue. Ariana Wright, Justin Fields will throw for 30 yards, 300 yards, and 4 TDs. We'll see. I doubt it, but especially when it's supposed to be raining tomorrow, I doubt that. But hey, you never know. You never know in these games. These cases, I have no more hope in Michigan football until we get to the playoffs. So I'm just watching with the popcorn. We just don't develop the talent like a program should. That's true. That's true. What up, Trill? Yeah, it's a lot of OSU trolls in here. He said, "Oh, hi ho, trolls." Now or never, Justin will have his best game as a Buckeye because he felt he almost cost us the game, the PSU game. Do y'all think he's hurt or not? Do y'all think he's hurt? Because when that boy was on the ground last week, boy, that stadium was quiet. You could hear a pin drop. Y'all was sitting in the everybody in OSU Stadium, all the fans. Y'all was scared, boy. Y'all was scared. No faith in the backup, huh? Them boys were scared. There goes our season. Let's see. Rob Wallace. I think Glasgow needs to sit this one out. No offense. You might be right, but Don Brown ain't gonna do that. King True TV, all serious, no more trolling for me. My screen done jumped. Let me get back to where I was at. My bad, y'all. My screen be jumping. I lose where I'm at. Okay. King True TV, all serious, no more trolling for me. Let's talk real now. I've been thinking about this game. I don't see where Michigan can consistently attack old states. Convince me. You might be right. That's what I've been thinking about. But I keep coming up with the same thing. It's got to be the screen game. But I don't know if that's going to be consistently enough to make us be able to move the ball. But it has to be the screen game. Screen game, quick slants, stuff like that. That's all I really can come up with because we might be able to go downfield if y'all didn't have a bomb D line. So if we do try to go downfield, we're gonna need extra blockers. Extra blockers takes away weapons. So it's a give and a take. Damon Hammond, cover 3 will keep a leash on. A cover 3 would, but he ain't gonna run it. Don Brown been good at stopping the run. I'm just worried about the downfield passing. See, I'm more worried about stopping the run because that's what they want to do. That's what I'm worried about, being able to stop their run to make them have to pass more than they want to. And if they start passing more than they want to, then that's where our defensive line can come into play. That's when Kwity Paye, Aiden Hutchinson, and all them boys. And I thought about when we were talking about this the other day, Trill. I think Aiden and McGrone, them dudes gonna be first round picks by the time they leave. I was thinking about that. Aiden and McGrone, they're gonna be first round picks by the time they leave. Watch. They're just young right now. But they still beasting as first-year starters. Michigan will need to be disciplined on defense. Need to have a spy on fields. That's facts, Eric. Trill City says he's not going to be comfortable. Let's see. Keggers Plitz, troops from AFTV. Joseph Gibson, I should have trained you backup tall receiver on the defensive side all year for this game. It ain't that easy to play defense, bro. Trust me. Trill City, I want to know where the referees are from. I won't forget that pat on the butt to Weber. That's facts. And we was talking about this the other day too. It shouldn't be any refs that were born in Michigan or might be a fan of OSU or Michigan. There shouldn't be any refs have any ties up there. The refs should be from wherever they're from. I don't care if there's because you could be a ref in the Pac-10 and grew up in Michigan or Ohio State. So these dudes, they need to do a background on where they were born and where they from. They're not gonna do it. We probably gonna have a couple of Ohio dudes from Ohio reffing the game. Otis Hall, why do you keep letting DPJ kick return? It's clear that Giles is better. What do you think? You talking about punt return? DPJ is pretty good at punt return. I see Giles doing the kickoff. You saying put DPJ at punt return too? Punt return is a little bit different since you don't have as much time. They probably don't trust Giles as much to catch those punts because the beginning of the year when DPJ was out, we went from Ronnie to Ronnie. Somebody else was back there too. Was it San Seal? There was somebody else back there too, and they were just kind of flip flopping. So punt return is a little bit different because the defense is way closer, and you have to know when to do the fair catch, when to let it go, when to get away from it. Now or never. Thugs need love too. That's fact. Thugs. If we real talk, thugs make the best football players because they rough. Football ain't no soft game. You need dudes that's rough. Old Toby, Urban would never coach at TTN. Keep dreaming. Yeah, of course he wouldn't now. But I just answered the questions. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want Urban. We know he ain't coming here, so Brad, I like Giles better returning punts as well. Has he returned any punts for us? Was that him they put back there at the beginning of the year a little bit? King True, what the hell is he talking about? The O-line is the weakness. What? JK has 1,500, has 41 TDs. How the hell does that classify as a weakness? I don't think he was saying. I think he was saying. Are there any weaknesses on the O-line? I don't think he was saying that's the weakness. He was saying, are there any weaknesses? Look, him being asked if he would coach there. Of course he's going to say no, bro. He's still part of Ohio State's program. He's still working for Ohio State. What else he going to say? Everybody know Urban is still part of y'all program. So, of course he going to say that. He's an Ohio State man. He still works for them. His checks, he getting checks from them. It ain't just Foxy getting checks from him. He's still working for OSU. Antoine Johnson says Michigan needs to go max protection so Shea can get some confidence and then slowly reach back the back and tight end out of the backfield. Michigan needs to mix their coverages to show one thing or another. That's facts. Everything you said right there is true, bro. Everything you said, because I know right now Chase Young is probably licking his chops. Like, I'm about to destroy this dude. Then he be fumbling. Chase Young probably thinking he finna have a game of his life. I had 4 sacks last week. I want 6 this week. And about 3-4 fumbles. Now or never says the hope and change Wolverines. That's all we got. Exactly, never. Y'all swear y'all Alabama. I'm gonna be real. Y'all swear y'all Alabama. The Big Ten, y'all might as well be. But y'all ain't blew us out like that. Y'all got that one blowout last year. That made y'all real cocky. Real cocky. Disgusting. Just disgusting. Old Toby, Urban hates TTU. Of course he does. He's an Ohio State guy. Jay Mary, Michigan needs to play with a chip on their shoulder. That's facts. Everybody has to play with a chip on their shoulder. Everybody has to be ready to do their job. This is the thing about this game. You're going to be hyped and pumped up, ready to hit somebody and all that. And that's why sometimes we get out to an early lead. But you gotta be able to manage that emotion and adrenaline for 4 quarters. See, you get too hype at the beginning of the game, you gas by halftime. You gotta be able to channel that and not use everything in the first quarter. You can't just be out there too hype. Then you start making mistakes too. App Go Blue, we don't want Urban Meyer. He's a damn cheat. All that will come out sooner or later. DK says, you coach. Do I coach? No, I don't coach, bro. I don't coach. The most close coaching I got was to coaching my nephew, helping him like that. But that's just practice type of stuff, practice drills and things like that. I've been thinking about it, though. I've been thinking about coaching. Laquan 29, Michigan has to stop OSU big plays. That's facts right there. Big plays are everything in this game. Limit the big plays. And if you do give up a big play, don't give up a touchdown. If you're going to give up big plays, it needs to be, you need to stop them, catch up, stop them so they can try to make them kick 3. Because OSU can move the ball. It's fine if they move the ball as long as they settle in for 3. John Richard says, Whitney Jackson says, I think if we can get our wide receivers on their linebacker, that's a good matchup for us. That's facts. And that's a good point because we don't exploit stuff like that enough. We don't exploit our receivers on linebackers enough. Trio City says Urban doesn't hate Michigan. He would actually love to be the coach there. It's just that he has to play the role. Because he's still coaching at OSU. Y'all ain't fooled nobody. We know he's still helping Ryan Day. They gave him that whatever job they gave him. That boy's still working for them. Bobby Boucher in 2016, Jordan Lewis statistically one of the greatest CBs of college football history, and he wasn't the best DB on our team, and we still lost versus OSU, and that pisses me off because Wilton Spate choked. That's facts. That team, the 2016 team was loaded and I think that team had like the tied with USC, I believe, or no, I think it's Alabama for the most players drafted ever in a draft. I think we had 11 players drafted. Jordan Lewis, Wormley, Jabril. There was a lot of players on that team that were good players. Yeah, but that's what I was saying the other day about a senior-led team. That was a senior-led team. Chesson, Darboh, all them dudes. We just had a loaded team full of seniors, juniors, and seniors. Yeah, but we didn't end up maximizing it. But Wilton Spate choked in that game, 2 picks and 1 unforced fumble. He just dropped the ball on the goal line on the handoff. It wasn't even a forced turnover. Now or never says, how was my birthday? My birthday was all right, bro. I went over to my homegirl house and ate dinner with her family because I don't have family in Florida. So I got a cousin, but we don't really talk that much. So I went over there and kicked it with her and her family. It was cool though. Tony Mack, we need the young bulls on defense to make plays. McGrone, Hill, and Gray. That's facts. That's facts. We need them to make plays. My only worry about all of them is McGrone taking bad angles sometimes, which he does, and Gray getting thrown on and not getting his head turned around. Because he's got good coverage most of the time, but he's still young, so he doesn't turn his head. It ain't easy. Let me tell y'all, if you ain't never played DB, I know it seems easy, like, oh, just turn around and find the ball. It ain't easy when you chasing somebody, and because you don't know where the ball is. You see them turn their head, but you don't know where the ball is. So you don't want to turn your head and then he's still running and you done misplayed the ball by turning your head. Like the ball might be right here and you turn your head and it's going like you don't know. So that's why a lot of dudes they don't turn their head. It's different when you out there on the island and then you got to start turning your head. It's different. You got to get used to it. Brad says, I think Michigan could have had Urban had he not went to OSU. We could have had anybody. I know Ohio State fans try to think they all this and that, but we got that bread. As good as y'all are, and as much money y'all bring in, we still bring in more, and we're losing. And we're not losing, but we're not on y'all level as far as wins year after year lately. We still bring in more money than y'all. Texas A&M brings in the most, though. I'm not sure how. They must got some boosters they got that are oil tycoons or something like that. Did I play in the past? I played some semi-pro football, bro. I played some semi-pro. I was a safety. They tried to make me play some corner, but I'm a safety. I see the field. My footwork. By the time I started back playing, my footwork had got too slow, so that's why I was playing safety. But that's always kind of what I wanted to play. Now or never says our line will be great for this game. I don't doubt it. Let's see. Now or never. It should tell you that we have control of the game. Yeah. Both lines are going to dictate this game. Michigan's offensive line trying to run the ball, run block and pass block, and OSU's trying to do the same. Like that's big because we both have good. Y'all have a great defensive line, and we have a pretty good defensive line mixed in with our front seven because we blitz a lot. So the only problem, and this is something that I haven't talked about, but it's a big point, and I forgot about it. Our undersized linebackers against Ohio State's monster offensive line. Like most of the players on our D line and stuff, they're a little bit undersized. And Glasgow and Hudson, they're undersized. I call them safeties playing the linebackers. So you got two of your front seven undersized. Then Kemp is like a DN to me, playing defensive tackle. So this is a game. Dwum 4 is gonna have to be a beast this game. And Aiden Hutchinson, I got trust in Aiden. Aiden is a beast. Now I think they've been playing Aiden inside more because when you're 6'6", when you're just taller, strength comes with height. So a 6'6" dude will be just as strong as somebody that's 6'4", 300 pounds. And Aiden's like 6'6", 285. But he'll be just as strong as somebody that's shorter than him but has more weight because strength comes with that height. Let's see now. Now or never says Day saved his best for this game. You will see. He might have did, bro. I ain't saying he didn't. Vontae Fields can throw the ball, but OSU is a running team. But don't doubt Fields' skill set. I don't doubt his skill set, bro. I don't. The thing about Fields that he's not a sit back and scan the whole field like a pocket passer. He's just not that type of dude. After his first or second read, If he does 2 reads, he about to get out that pocket and try to scramble. I asked y'all OSU fans, do y'all think Fields is hurt? Y'all ain't saying nothing. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Do y'all think that ankle injury, when y'all was holding y'all breath last week, do y'all think that he's still hurt? Do you think that ankle injury is lingering or for real? Y'all ain't said nothing. Let's see. Trill City says Ohio State is ranked number 1. It is what it is. They have superior roster talent, just as good as Bama. That's facts, bro. That's facts. Brad says Fields has been a lot better than I figured he would be. I thought he would take him a year to be where he is at now. That's part of it, but this is the thing. And this is part of what Michigan fails to do a lot of the time. Ohio State, they built their offense around what their players do best. So what does Fields do best? Run, get out of the pocket, make throws, and he's got a strong arm that's pretty accurate. So I'm going to do what we do best. We got a beast running back in Dobbins. We got a beast backup, and we got a running quarterback. Should I try to come out and run a Dwayne Haskins type offense, or should I just run it down everybody's throat? Put your players in position to be successful. Fields can't run a Dwayne Haskins offense. Y'all will probably still win, but it's not going to be pretty. Like last year where y'all just throwing it everywhere like, whoa. Put your players in position to be successful. That's what Ohio State does. I can't knock them for that because that's what we don't do. Oh, here we go. My page done jumped. Baked catfish. Who is this? Let me get you out of here. Hold on, y'all. I lost my spot. You say Fields is fine. How come he wasn't talking to the press this week? How come he wasn't talking to the press if he was fine? Y'all tell me. That's y'all team. Trill City says, I don't see no breakout runs. They might be try screens. Joseph says, I will say the end of the game is what could be a perfect game plan for an enemy. Now or never says, he is fine. It was his thumb. I saw the thumb, but I saw his ankle at the end. Y'all breath was taken away. Y'all stadium was so quiet. Y'all seen y'all undefeated season going down the drain. It was actually pretty fun for me watching y'all. Oh, Justin, is he okay? Not him being hurt, but watching y'all faces in the stands. It was pretty funny. Brad says no Watson this year. Man, y'all got to stop killing Watson. That was Don Brown's fault for having him out there after he got torched and not switching up the defense. Watson balled out for us most of last year. Let's be real. He balled out most of last year. Don Brown did that. He knew he wasn't fast enough, but he kept him out there. Didn't change the defense. What you thought? You thought Watson was gonna magically become faster? Let's see. AppGo Blue says they have superior talent when it comes to depth, but not 11 versus 11. We're even 11 versus 11 or not too far behind. F Ohio, bunch of damn drunk truck drivers. Matthew Haslam, weather will be a big factor. Both defenses are playing really good, so this should definitely be a low-scoring game. That's true. That's definitely true. You thinking like me. I'm thinking the weather with the weather, and even if Fields isn't hurt all the way, you don't know You don't know if Ryan Day will be trying to conserve him because y'all got bigger stuff. Y'all still gonna have the Big Ten championship, and y'all still trying to make the playoff. So you don't know if he gonna try to be conservative with him on the read and stuff like that. I appreciate the super chat, $9.99. I appreciate that. I can't see your name just yet, but when I do, I will shout you out again. Now or never says y'all like that every game with Shay. Hold on, I done missed something. Jerry Yates says, I don't believe he hurt. They can be very secretive when it comes to injuries, plus press the hide a lot of unknown such Christ like Chris Olave. Yeah, I don't buy into it. That's why I'm asking them. Because they didn't have him at talking to the media. I don't buy into it. I said this on my pregame analysis. You gotta the players, y'all can't buy into that. He's 110%. He 110%. Can't worry about that. Eric Gross says Justin Fields is fine. We gonna find out. Y'all saying he fine, but I don't think any of us know for sure. We gonna find out for real on Saturday. Because if y'all got bigger fish to fry, they might just try to be conservative with him. And then y'all gonna be OSU fans, y'all gonna be watching it. Why isn't he running Fields? What's he doing? QB sneak it. Why isn't he running? Eric Gross says we got a capable backup if Shea goes down. Yeah, I know we do. I'm talking about them. I'm talking about if Fields go down. Brad says, what did they do? What do they do with Josh Ross this game? If he can play without losing that red shirt, I play him. But they done got so used to having Glasgow out there, they just gonna ride with him probably, knowing them. Selvin Jones says OSU has proven we have backups capable of coming in and winning. Michigan has proven they don't trust their QBs. Otherwise, Shea would have been benched after Penn State ended your season. You right about that. You right about that. I'll give you that, bro. But why was y'all so scared when y'all thought Justin was hurt? Y'all was probably at home like that too. Dang it, why ain't he running? I know y'all was scared. Y'all better stop trying to act like y'all was scared. Y'all didn't know Cardale was gonna win y'all that championship that year. Keep it 100. Did y'all think Cardale Jones was gonna lead y'all to that championship? Joseph says, go triple option with all your backup QBs. That would onset us. Boy, stop it. Just stop. Matthew says, I love you. I love you, my man. I respect your grind. Keep it up, brother. Also, I can't wait to watch the game tomorrow. I appreciate it, Matthew. I can't wait either. I appreciate the super chat. I can't see who it was yet, but when it pops all the way up, I'm gonna shout you out again, bro. I appreciate it. Jay Mary, now or never says TTUN has long developing plays. That ain't gonna work. That's true. I mean, if you want to throw down field, it takes time. Regardless, it takes time. But you're right, it ain't gonna work on y'all unless we have max protect. When you do max protect, that gives them more options to double team players and stuff. So it's a give and it's a take. Let's see. Jay Marion says, I believe he's hurt. OSU didn't make him available to the media this week, but we got to treat it like he's 100% F all that. You're right. I believe he's kind of nicked up too. And I believe that will play a part in this game. King True TV says, if the weather ain't right, that hurts y'all more than us. Y'all need the passing game. We don't. Remember, we kept Jonathan Taylor under 60 yards. So y'all need the passing game. That's true. But if we could, our goal is to stop Dobbins, y'all backs, and stop Fields from running. We want y'all to have to pass. But y'all going to be able to stop our run easier than we'll be able to stop y'all's. So That's just it right there. Josh L says, does anyone actually know the status of it? Don't nobody know the status of it. Let's see. Trio City, the media loves McGrone and Aiden. They beasts, bro. McGrone, you told me about McGrone earlier. And then once I saw him on the field, I was like, this dude is a beast. Like, it don't take, once I see a player a couple games, it don't take me long to realize how good they can be. Dude is a beast. He can be great. If he was to stay all 3 years, well, what has he got? 2 years left? If he stays 2 more years, he could go down as one of our best linebackers. And Aiden is going to be a beast on the D line. I love what I see from him. Cool Mois, are you going to go live during the game? I'll go live at halftime, but during the game, I gotta watch. I gotta pay attention to the game and watch that. I can't go live right on there. Now or never says stop built-in excuses. What's the built-in excuses? Tell me what the built-in excuse is, bro. I must have missed something. Polar Bear Sleep says, do you think Harbaugh is going to pull any trickery like for the Detroit Lions flea flicker on the first play from scrimmage? Yeah, they got some plays. They've been working on some little trick plays. So expect Dylan to come in and they do some trickery with him or some trickery probably out of the Wildcat. But they got some trick stuff coming. Trill City says shouldn't be no refs wanting Ohio to win just because, or Michigan just because they want an upset. This need to be called fairly with a home field curve. That's facts. Let's see. F Michigan already blaming refs. Shaking my head. Bro, y'all Ohio State fans, see, y'all didn't have to come to Michigan and deal with like 2 or 3 Michigan refs. Y'all didn't have to do that. We went to Ohio State and we're dominating y'all while the refs were calling phantom calls against us and not giving us our obvious calls. Michigan had to deal with that, with refs patting y'all dudes on the butt and stuff. Dudes from Ohio State that people have looked up their profiles and they're Ohio State fans. That's just facts. That's just facts. That ain't me making it up. That's just a fact. Y'all had refs that were Ohio State fans. I wonder who they're going to call the game for and lead towards. That's facts, bro. Y'all didn't have to deal with that. Us Michigan fans, we had to deal with that. In a game, dealing with the refs in a garbage QB, and we still dominated y'all for most of the game. Trill City says thugs have made Ohio, MSU, and other schools in warm weather areas much better. That's facts, bro. Thugs are ballers on the field. I don't care, basketball, football, whatever. Let's see. Josh says it should be some West Coast refs. That's facts. Now or never, damn right. Eric Groves, Giles hasn't returned punts for us. That's what I didn't think he had. Do you think Collins can get off versus Ukuda? Ooh, I don't know. But yeah, Nico can get off on anybody. Dude can get off on anybody. He's just too big. You can't make up for somebody being 4 and almost 5 inches taller than you. You can't make that up. You can have perfect coverage, but if the quarterback throws that ball high, you probably about to get mossed. You too short. You too little. You too little. What you gonna do? Like Nico has a lot of touchdowns with dudes wrapped around his waist and stuff. You too little. What you doing? Too little. Let's see. Ross Hickson says it's funny how worked up Ohio fans get about the urban questions. Yeah, they don't like that. The original, I like their coverage schemes they have been running. They've been running better schemes than last year. everything's looking better than last year, even though we only had one loss going into the game. But our offense and our defense are playing better than last year at this time, and they're healthier. Health is a big factor because last year we had a lot of dudes injured on the defensive line right before the game. Zaddy Looney, Clemson best team in America. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. I don't know if Clemson could beat LSU or even OSU. Chris Lowe says, you don't remember 42-13 and pretty sure Terrell Pryor tore y'all boys up 1 year as well. 42-13, what was that? 2015, Harbaugh's first year? Terrell Pryor was a beast. Dude was honestly, I thought Terrell Pryor would beast out in the NFL when he got his chance, when he finally got his chance. Dude had all the talent in the world. Huge dude. What was he? 6'5", 6'6", fast, ran like a 4.3, cannon arm. His accuracy wasn't that good, but dude was a beast. He was scary. Terrell Pryor was scary. Y'all should have won a national championship with dude, because dude had everything. 32 degrees, freezing rain, looks like a little running game. Yeah, it does, the original. Zaddy Looney says Michigan got the best brand in America, but just a good team. That's facts. That's facts. Our brand is, I don't care where you go in America, you're going to see Michigan gear. I was telling my boy that he don't understand, because sometimes he don't understand the Michigan stuff. I'd be like, bro, our brand is huge. That's why, what did we have? One game that wasn't on ESPN or ABC? All year we had like one game that wasn't on ESPN, ABC, because they know people are going to watch us. So we had ESPN, ABC, and Fox. All our games have been on. Jordan Gibson, 56-0 Buckeyes. I doubt that. That's a homer unrealistic score. Afro City says Michigan seems to always start slow, especially on defense. That's facts. They got to start off, even if the offense starts off fast and OSU starts off slow. The game is 4 quarters. You can be up 14-0 in the first quarter. That don't mean nothing. It's happened to us 2 times before, I believe, in the last recent years. So getting up 14-0 and stuff like that don't mean nothing. It's a 4-quarter game. You got to be able to sustain that and punch it, hit them in the mouth, and then be able to take their punch back and then counter it. The original says, we shut down the best passing team in the league. Let's see. Polar Bear sleeps. Michigan will have to channel the power of Woodson and Desmond Howard. That's facts. Them dudes, DPJ and them dudes, DPJ. We need a punt return. Giles Jackson, we need a kick return. Put y'all stamp on this game, man. All those plays are big, especially if it's a close game. Legendary trainer Angel. No way it's a rivalry game, and it's at Michigan. And it's in the either snow or rain, and Justin Fields is from Georgia, so it is going to be close. I say Michigan 38-35. I don't see it being that high scoring. You might be right, though. We don't know for sure. Don't nobody know for sure until the game played. Even the professional analysts and all that, they don't know for sure. Nobody thought that Ohio State was going to put up 60 on us last year. OSU fans will try to say that, but they were more worried because we had ran off like 8-9 games in a row. And they weren't playing that well. They almost lost to Maryland the week before. Now or never, Urban Urban was born and raised in Ohio. He would not even think, and that's what I was saying. He's Ohio born, so I'm not sure if he would. But you got players that Jim Harbaugh was born in Ohio, so it just depends. But Harbaugh's pops, he coached at Michigan, so that gave him Michigan ties. Josh L says, anyone else notice how similar it is to the 1969 game? 68, we got blown out, and then y'all been bringing up that 69 game a lot. I don't know. Zaddy Looney, hey, bro, you got to remember that 2016 OSU secondary was one of the best of all time at OSU. Wilton Spate was looking at those picks that Wilton. One, let me give Wilton Spate a little break because he was coming off a shoulder injury that he needed surgery for, and he was playing through it. So I'm gonna give him a break on that. But the picks he threw were like, what are you looking at type picks. They weren't like, oh, that's great coverage, like one-on-one coverage or something, and the dude just made a hell of a play. He just threw it right to him. He just threw it right to him. But I feel you on that. I feel you. Riley Long says starting slot corner may be out for OSU. That could be good. We need that. Polar Bear Sleep says hopefully Giles Jackson can be used as a wild card for running, passing, special team. That's facts. Put your fastest players on the field this week. You should have been getting them ready all year for this situation in this position. So Giles Jackson, the young dude, Cornelius, these dudes, San Rasil, they're quick, fast receivers. Put them in position to exploit OSU. What if we had Shea Patterson on the 2016 team? We could win Big Ten. We probably would. We probably would have won the Big Ten if Wilton Spate didn't get hurt. But he did. And he played horrible in the game. The big thing with that game was turnovers. Because we had so much momentum. Like we were dominating them. They couldn't really do that much on offense. And they got a pick six. They got a fumble. Then they got another pick. All those plays helped set up points and kept us from killing the clock because we were up. So that the quick change of ball, it gives them a bigger chance. It switches the momentum. Bobby Boucher, Don Brown should do a little bit of zone blitz. We all know his old ass won't do that. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that zone blitz he was running against Iowa when we were just smacking them all game. I wouldn't mind seeing that zone blitz. That blitz was looking good. The original, this is not going to be a blowout if OSU wins. It will be close. That's what I'm thinking, a close game. Alex Herman, did watch the Michigan basketball game today? No, I had to work a little bit earlier, so I didn't get to catch the game, the Michigan game today. I saw him yesterday, though. I saw him beat North Carolina. Afro City, Ohio State wins, but at the sacrifice of their moral, scandal after scandal. Michigan is not willing at all costs. Some other programs are. I'm willing to win at all costs. I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of not winning up the Big Ten, coming up short. I'm willing to win at all costs. I don't care. I want a national championship. Then you deal with the recruits and all that. Once you get that hardware, them recruits gonna come. Them 5 stars and them 4 stars. Then you start taking 3 stars just because he might be fast or he's a freak of nature like Joe Milton. Then you take 3 stars like that, but you don't have to. Like Ohio State and Bama and these teams, they get 5 stars and 4 stars. They build up most of their roster off 5 and 4 stars because they've won championships. Jordan Gibson, Buckeyes gonna win 63-3. Boy, stop. You're drinking too early. You drinking already? You pre-gaming already, bro. Come on. Let me see. Jeremy Turner, I appreciate the super chat, bro. Michigan wins the game. Jackson, Mississippi, Tampa, Florida. Yeah, I'm in Tampa, bro. You from? I said Mississippi, Jackson, Michigan. Afro City, belated birthday shot on the house. Go blue. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate the super chat, man. Let me see where I left off. This page be jumping, messing up my what I got going. Okay, here we go. Christ lives. Key is Patterson has time to find those great receivers. If not, game over. That's facts. That's facts right there. Let's see. Buckeyes gonna win 63-3. Boy, you drunk. 62 points is the most points ever scored in that game, and you think y'all gonna eclipse it? Y'all got. I'm pretty sure y'all got Don Brown and Harbaugh attention after that. You should have been had it, but these guys are boneheads, kind of. Zaddy Ludi says Fields ain't hurt, I think. Yeah, y'all don't know. Don't nobody know if he hurt for sure unless you all the way in the program. Egan says Justin is fine. You saying that? Y'all saying that like y'all in the locker room. Y'all don't know if dude hurt for real or if he got lingering injuries. See, Tetch, he was running up the tunnel after the Penn State game. He is fine. And I will say that. When he walked off the field, he didn't look like he was nursing an ankle injury. But an ankle injury, you don't feel it that day or while you on the field. You feel it later on that night. You feel it the next day. That's when your ankle swells up. So you can get away with it, or you can try to not show injury. Not saying that he is, but you can try to not show it right away. And then later that night, your ankle swollen up like this. The next day, your ankle swole up like a grapefruit. Let's see. The original says we're gonna see when he get hit a couple times. That's facts. We're gonna see when he get hit a couple times, or if Ryan Day wants to go conservative. Because he might just try to be conservative. Because since y'all got the Big Ten championship, y'all already in that. And then the playoff or whatever. If y'all make the playoff. Steven Cherry says Shea is suspect. Johnny, and you know it. Now all of a sudden y'all back on Shea's jock. No, it ain't we back on Shea's jock. Shea has played well the past 2 weeks. I don't have much faith in Shea. If you've watched any of my lives and my last couple videos, I haven't said Shea's gonna win this for us. I haven't said that at all. What I've said is we have to do a quick game. I ain't really said much about Shea. Because throwing screens and stuff, that's not saying you're a good quarterback. But y'all defensive line is so good. We're going to have to throw screens, slot screens, bubble screens, flanker screens, halfback screens. That's what we're going to have to try to do to slow down y'all pass rush. I ain't said nothing about Shea being good or great. Shea's played better the last 2 weeks from what he was playing trash in the beginning of the season. I ain't on Shea jock. You ain't got to worry about that. But if he come out and light y'all up somehow, I will be. I will be then. King True TV says, no, I don't think he's hurt. If he was, I would hope they would sit him. They already said on ESPN that as long as OSU wins the title that game, they're going to the playoffs. They just can't lose both games. I'm not sure about that, bro. If we beat y'all, let's say this is hypothetical, so y'all don't have to start. Let's say we beat y'all handily by 10 points. Let's say we beat y'all by 10 points. A 2-loss Michigan team, yeah, we're at home, but It ain't ESPN. They don't know. ESPN don't know. It's about that committee, that playoff committee. ESPN, them dudes, they might as well be me sitting here making a playoff list. Okay, Clemson is number one. Ohio State will get in even if they lose number 2. They don't know for sure. They ain't sitting in that playoff committee room. They ain't sitting in there. They don't know. It's too many other factors. So this game has to be won. I mean, y'all can lose the game and then y'all gonna be sitting there like this when that committee, y'all gonna be sitting there like that. Because Oklahoma, you got too many one-loss teams. It's too many one-loss teams this year. That's the thing. And like I said, let's say Georgia somehow beats LSU. Georgia beats LSU. Georgia is in. Clemson is going to go undefeated. They're in. If LSU loses, they're still in because they would have lost to a top 5 team. So you got 3 teams right there. Are y'all better than Bama? Are y'all better than Oklahoma? Y'all might be, but that's up to the committee. 9 TDs in 2 games. I don't think so. Yeah, Shea been playing pretty good. I got to give him that. I if you watch my stuff earlier in the season, I used to kill Shea. I used to hammer him. Zaddy Looney, genuine question, but does Purdue have better academics than Michigan? Are you for real? I don't think, not that I know of. Not that I know of. Yeah, D Original says no. Yeah, not that I know of, bro. C-Tech said, so y'all holding y'all hats on Fields being hurt or not? Sad. How's that sad? He runs your offense. My thing is, nobody knows if he's hurt or not. So we're just asking questions. Is your starting quarterback hurt or not? That's a big player. That's not like a safety or something. Is your starting safety in or out? We're talking about a quarterback, the most important player on an offense, if not the team. We're not talking about a fullback being hurt or not. We're talking about your starting quarterback who has 44 touchdowns. That's a big player. That's something to worry about. Is he healthy all the way or is he not? That's something to worry about, man. Just like y'all was worried about him. Oh, is he? Oh my God, Justin's down. The whole stadium, grown men. Oh, no. The whole stadium up there scared. Y'all ought to be ashamed. Shame on y'all. Grown men up there. Hold me, honey. Honey, hold me. Justin's down. Lance Green says, this will come down to the trenches, honestly. Exactly. How will the O-lines hold up on both sides? Exactly. Yeah, D Original, Michigan is up there with Stanford. Yeah, Michigan is up there in all the academics. Michigan is a top academic school. Jordan Gibson, 69-0 Buckeyes. You're just ridiculous. Can you see Josh Rock playing in this game? Honestly, that would be smart because you need, in this type of game, you need more of a hammer type linebacker with their running game. You need a hammer. Glasgow and even Hudson can get manhandled because they undersized. So they can get manhandled. If the D-line doesn't eat up those blocks, eat up those keep the if the defensive line doesn't keep Ohio State's offensive line from getting to the second level and getting on Glasgow and Hudson, we're going to be in trouble because them dudes going to get manhandled because they undersized. If the weather is Lance Green says if the weather is nasty, if the weather is nasty as expected, the passing game becomes more strategic rankings, and what you've done all year won't matter tomorrow. That's true. That's true. But if it's most teams, if it's rainy and slushy type, if you're a running team, you just do what you do. You run the ball. Todd B. Olive, that's how it is said. If y'all OSU fans, if y'all keep it up, I'm gonna start saying his name wrong on purpose. Let's see. The original. We'll see when he gets hit a couple times by Uche. Yeah, we're gonna find out how healthy he is. We're gonna find out. Mike Green, it's over if Fields go down. Yeah, it's over. It's over if he goes down. I'm with you. Brad says Josh Ross can play one more game and keep red shirt. Well, then I would play him. I would play him tomorrow. Mike Green said I was mad as fuck. LOL. I know you was. Yeah, I know y'all was scared. So don't be trying to act like us trying to find out if he's hurt or not. He got 44 touchdowns. Who else we supposed to worry about? We know Dobbins, but the quarterback is what makes everything go. Your running back is only as good as his offensive line, for one. But a dynamic quarterback can change up everything. I was the same when JT went down, but we see how that turned out. Yeah, y'all got a championship with Cardell, and Dwayne beat us 2 years ago when he came off the bench. Brad says Milton 2020. I want to see Milton, bro. I'm ready for him. I want Milton to start next year. That's who I want for next year is Milton. I like Dylan, but Joe's upside is too big. If we've learned anything from Cam Newton, Vince Young, Deshaun Watson, these type of dudes is a 6'4", 6'5" quarterback that's athletic and can be marginally accurate can be hard to stop in college, especially if he's in an offense built around him. He can go undefeated. Those type of dudes, if we've learned anything from them. So when I see Joe, that's what I see. That type of dude that's gonna make plays, gonna be hard to bring down, has a cannon. I see a Cam Newton, all those type of dudes. The original, like Bama fans with Tua. Yep. Riley Long, he says, "Go Blue" from Jackson, Mississippi. I mean Jackson, Michigan. I lived in Memphis, so when I see her Jackson, I think Mississippi. My bad, bro. Michael Levesky says, "Bro, why did Michigan fans think they are on the same level with Ohio State? I mean, one national title in 70 years." I guess it depends on what you're saying. Are you saying talent level? Are you saying program? Like, what are you saying? Are you saying all of that? Y'all done built up the players. I mean the program. Y'all done stockpiled talent since y'all been good. And I talked about this before. Since Tressel came and won that championship against Miami, the great Miami Hurricanes team, y'all program got lifted up another notch. So Tressel and your boy Maurice Clarett took y'all to another level. Todd B, y'all want Fields to go down. Our backup can drop dimes, just can't run. I would rather have a dude that can drop dimes than they can't run. But has he been tested? Everybody can't come off the bench and do what Dwayne Haskins did. Everybody ain't built like that. So if I would have to take my chances with y'all backup or Justin Fields, I'm going to take y'all backup. Let me see you drop them dimes. Let me see you do it. Let's see. I agree. If the weather is bad, it's bad for y'all. Mike Green says, let's see. Todd B says, so because Madison and Washington were not made available, are they hurt? Come on, bro. These dudes just came from Michigan. That's why they weren't available, because they just came from Michigan. They were at Michigan last year. Yo, starting players, especially a quarterback, is going to be available for media the week before the game. Let's be real. Now you being ridiculous. It's no snow or rain, 35, 40 degrees. Yeah, it's a 40% chance to rain. And you know that can always fluctuate. Let's say now or never, Master T gonna have 100 yards on y'all. He might. He a beast too. I know Dobbins and Fields get all the hype, but he a beast too. Dude got like 750 yards on the season as a backup. Jeez. Daniel says there's a bad feeling we could lose because Urban will be in the Fox Sports pregame show, and I bet he will give Day some phone calls and halftime adjustments. Bro, he on the staff. He still work for them. He ain't off OSU staff. He still work for OSU. That's why he don't say certain stuff, because he's still part of them. Michael Levesky says Michigan last two national titles, 1948 and 97, LOL. Todd B, to little brother, huh? How did that work out last year? I don't know. I missed something. Anthony Johnson said that is not true. We didn't need clear weather when we beat Notre Dame. I don't think we can run on OSU like we did Notre Dame. We ran it down Notre Dame's throat. Notre Dame's linebackers are young. They might be good in the future, but they're young, so they take bad angles and make mistakes. Exactly, Todd B. Notre Dame's run defense is pretty bad. Demo, Mac Brown for president. Who is this? Mac Brown. Mac Brown, you choked away that game against Clemson, going for 2. Y'all played them to a standstill. Kick the field goal and go to overtime. Polar Bear says OH 31-0. I hope not. Sean Hackney, I don't want to see any trick plays featuring Dylan. Decoy, yes, but trick, no. Brad says their trick plays are too obvious, though. They have tried it a few times this year and wasn't good. That's because they bringing in when you bring in a quarterback, it makes it obvious that you're trying something tricky. Like, you would be better off like running a reverse or something, like a double reverse pass, and having like DPJ or Nico or Tariq or somebody throw it. Then it might actually work. Or Ronnie. But you bringing in a quarterback, it's obvious you're trying something tricky that's a pass, even if you reverse it to him. Mike Green, no, bro. Last year was crazy unfair with the refs. We never get a fair shake with the refs. That's if we're playing Ohio State or anybody. The refs always seem to not to give us just BS calls and stuff that it's ridiculous. Now or never dominated us. LOL 1803 maybe. Let me stick something in y'all craw. OSU fans, who has the most wins between Ohio State and Michigan? All time. I'll wait. Who Who got the most wins? Y'all been dominating us so much. I know it has to be y'all. I know it has to be Ohio State. Since y'all dominated us for so long, y'all have to have more all-time wins against us, right? Come on. Michael Levinsky says, "The original, what was the score of the Michigan-Wisconsin game?" Oh, man. Todd B, oh, come on. Are you really talking about refs? I like your really videos, but come on, man. The refs, that's just a fact. If you don't know, and I'm gonna be real on this one. 2016, if you don't know, okay, let me paint a picture. Y'all coming to our stadium this year. We get way more obvious garbage penalties than y'all do. And at the end of the game, when y'all lose on a questionable call, y'all find out that two of the refs are from Michigan. And not only that, they're Michigan fans. Are you going to be mad? Just tell me, are you going to be mad if that happens? 2016, that happened to us. So don't give me no refs and all that. That's just what it was. Y'all had refs from Ohio State that were Ohio State fans. That ain't fair, bro. That's just what it was. That's not me being a homer. That's real talk. Y'all had Ohio State fans as y'all refs, as like two of y'all refs that year. So you can take that for whatever you want, bro. I'm going to keep it 100 all the time. But that's just true. That's not Michigan fans making up some. Those are facts. Let's see. Mike Green said, I'm an OSU fan and know Nico is a beast. Yeah, that's facts. Nico is a beast. Ariana White said they still had their starters. We had third stringers in versus Rutgers. Rutgers is just horrible. It don't matter who you put in against them. They just horrible. Polar Bear Sleep says Nico Collins will go to the NFL one day and be an absolute beast, showing how much Michigan missed out on. That's facts. Nico is going to be a beast whenever he decides to go to the NFL. He's going to be beasting. I think Nico is going after this year, honestly. Jay Marion, Michigan got to use wide receiver and tight end size to our advantage. That's true. That's true. We got to use that height. DA says, I think Hutchinson is going to have a great game tomorrow. He is going to hold his edge on Dobbins' cutbacks. Hutchinson is a beast. Aiden is a beast. Like him, he's one of my favorite players on defense, on the defense. Him and Uche. 32 Brownie says, why do all you Suckeye fans watch Michigan chats and videos? It's Friday night. Friday night, get out of your mom's basement and do something. He talking bad about y'all, man. Let's see. Polar Bear Sleep says, guys, make your predictions for the amount of ejections and unsportsmanlikes tomorrow. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised for ejection or two. Maybe even something on a kickoff where everybody just gets riled up and starts going at it, or maybe even before the game. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I think last year is going to have a lot of those Michigan players talking stuff and, rowdy before the game. And I wouldn't be surprised if somebody gets ejected for targeting or something like that. Todd B says Hutchinson will never be able to keep up with Dobbins. He's talking about on the edge, bro. Hutchinson, don't be surprised if Hutchinson is in y'all backfield and making plays. Dude's a playmaker. Dude is a playmaker. I'm talking about sacks, tackles, fumbles. Like, dude is just a baller. Like, for a first-year starter, he's impressive. Wolf Larson, what up, Wolf? He says OSU using wide receivers as QBs except Haskins. That's facts. But if it works and you build your offense around it, can't talk about the results. King True TV says I'm not selling out OSU, but I love me some Nico. Only issue with him is he won't be a good NFL guy because he doesn't have great short area quickness and he's not a fast straight line guy. You might be right about that. Nico is just a throw it up type dude. You give him time to get deep and you throw it up, he coming down with it, or he gonna get pass interference. D.A. Hutchinson does not have to be as fast as Dobbin. He just has to spill him into the defense. It's football, fool, not a foot race. Exactly. It only becomes a foot race in certain instances. Demo, Mac Brown, best coach in college. Who is this guy? Mac Brown? Boy, Mac Brown, what you done did for me without Vince Young and Colt McCoy? What you done did without Colt and Vince Young? I'll wait. Now or never. Nobody watches us because y'all good. They watch to see y'all lose. It don't matter, bro. You know, either way you watching, huh? Either way you watching. I don't care if you watch us to see if we lose or if you watch to see us win. Either way you're watching. You can't take your eyes off us. Let's see. Jordan Gibbons, 52-14. Well, you done put out so many game scores. You don't know what the score gonna be. You just change it up. 58-22. 60-14. 38-10. Get out of here. Some garbage game scores. You don't know. Todd B, it's a foot race if Hutchinson is trying to stop him from getting edge, fool. Better go back to football school. It could be an edge. It just depends on the situation. Ross Hickson says, wait, were you describing Terrell Pryor or Joe Milton? That's facts. Same type of dude. Joe ain't that fast, but I thought Terrell was fast. I didn't know he was 4.3 type speed until he went to the combine. I didn't know he was that fast, but that dude was big, strong, fast, all the tools. Y'all should have won a championship with him, a national championship with him. Now or never. Woodson and Desmond, Ohio boys. Yeah, we know they from Ohio. Polar Bear sleeps the left though because it was so trash. What are you talking about? He can spill him if he can't catch him. Fool, LMO, just common sense. DA, use your OSU degree. You don't have to be fast to hold the edge. You have to be there. You're a fanboy, not a football guy. Jay Marion, Don Brown can't give up a TD on first and second drive of the game, then adjust. They got to be on point from kickoff. That's facts. And that's part of the chess game about is Michigan going who comes out fast and then who adjusts to it. And the same with the second half. Demo says, what school did I go to? That's you, Dame. I know that's you, Dame. Get out of here. That's an inside joke, y'all. Mike Green says, yep, so is this Jim Harbaugh? The original. Maybe that's an argument. Todd B, fanboy. Y'all hate us because you ain't us. So he gonna line up on edge like a WW. Hell no. He gonna have to meet or beat Dobbins to edge. Bro, if he on the edge, if he on this edge and Dobbins is running this, is getting a handoff going this way, if he holds the edge, he can stop Dobbins, bro. like he can stop him if he holds that edge. Like the original says, everybody gets players from everywhere. Stop it. Let's see. Is Shea Patterson and Nico and Don Brown? My page done jumped again. I hate this. They need to fix this. Or is it my computer doing it? No, it's got to be YouTube. Let's see. Let me see where I left off, y'all. My bad. Where was I at? Let's see. Okay, here I go. Todd B says, well, good luck while Hutchinson is walking to the edge. Dobbins will be 20 yards downfield. I don't think you've watched Hutchinson, bro. Dude is a pretty good player. I don't know if you've watched him or if you just trolling. Mark Dudley, now or never. Without Florida, Texas, and California players, Ohio State would not have a football program. That's facts. That's real talk right there. David Black says, you'll never get a championship, my guy. We're going to find it. We'll see. Never is a long time to say about anything. Polar Bear sleeps when you almost lose to Wilton Spate. M. Egan TV says, shut up about the scandal BS. It's a lame excuse and nobody cares about your clean program. I sure don't. I'm going to be real. I don't care about no clean program. I want championships. I don't care if you got dirty players, whatever. I don't care. I don't care because getting a championship, whether it was dirty or clean, will change your program. Let's see. Egan says, won't be a blowout in bad weather, in my opinion. Ohio State will find a way, though. They usually do, so hopefully we can stop that this year. King True TV. See, whoever said that I'm not willing to win at all costs is the reason why Michigan ain't won a damn thing in what feels like forever. You're right about that. If you want to win, you have to be willing to go all in. That's just how it is, especially with college. Tim Baker says, didn't come to talk trash, just stopping by to tell my fave M fan it's on. However it turns out, I'll see you tomorrow. It's on. You right about that, bro. It's on. I'm ready for it. And I'm gonna give a little, I'm gonna give a little speech before it's over, before this video over, about what needs to be done. The original, start giving out 2.0 GPS scholarships like OSU. Polar Bear Sleep says 49-20 against Purdue. Same Purdue QB plays for the Lions. Is Josh Gaddis ready to make big plays versus Ohio State tomorrow? And Don Brown got to shut out OSU offense. That's facts. Wolf Larson says Don Brown will have them ready. I hope you're right, Wolf. Jordan Gibson, Chase Young going to have 5 sacks. I hope not. If he got 5 sacks, it will be ugly. Unless he gets a lot of them on the same series. If he gets like 2 and 3 on the same series or something like that. There's OSU fans that think Chase Young is from Ohio. The original, let me see. All we can do is pray, and he was dancing with the band on Wednesday. Mike Green, everyone has injuries at this point in time of the season. That's true. Ross Hickson, I fractured my tibia and dislocated my knee and could still run on it. Yeah. Just walking around your house and around the school and stuff like that, that ain't playing a football game. So it's different when you out there running and cutting and trying to get around people. It's a difference. Michigan, Anthony Johnson says Michigan will win tomorrow 27-21. OSU cannot play in bad weather. Michigan is going to beat them just like they did Notre Dame in the bad weather. I hope you're right, bro. I hope you're right. M. Egan TV, all the guys who cover OSU say he's banged up and bruised but got good to go. That's what I've been hearing, that he's banged up. But you got to treat him like he's 100%. Todd B says if we can get pressure on Shea, he will fold. Period. You're right about that. He will. He will. If they get consistent pressure on Shea and we're trying to throw deep and stuff, he will fold. Because dude gets scary. He gets scary when them boys coming and he back there getting smashed. He start getting happy feet for real. Here we go. Jordan Gibbons. Buckeyes are going to win by 45-17. I mean, 55-10. 60-0. Buckeyes win. You hammered, bro. Lay off the schnapps. DA says, no way Ryan Day will back off this game unless it's out of hand. Yeah, they ain't no backing off. If y'all get up like that, they ain't no backing off. And I don't expect us to either. If we get up big or something, or they'll probably keep Shea. If Shea is having a game like the last 2 weeks and we up by a lot, they're gonna let him continue to dominate them. Todd B says Ohio State can't play in bad weather. Ask Wisconsin about that. And Indy has one of the worst rush Ds. That's true. Notre Dame has a horrible rush defense. Jeremy Turner, this is the most talking I've heard from OH in a while. They seem a little nervous. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. M. Egan TV, if OSU wins the big, they are in. Committee loves OSU this year. That's why they are number one over LSU. Y'all number one. This is how I feel about it. And I've talked about if y'all losing changes everything. Losing changes everything. So once you have a loss, you're going to be behind LSU if they're undefeated. You'll be behind Clemson, who is undefeated. Now you're with let's see who. You would be with Oklahoma, Baylor, Georgia, all these one-loss teams. That's you would be with them. So, I mean, y'all got a good the fact that y'all have blown out pretty much everyone, it does make y'all look better to the committee. I ain't gonna front on that. I'm gonna keep it 100. Exactly. The fact that Georgia is number 4 is proof of that it's biased for the South. So Bama has one loss. So that one loss, y'all keep trying to act like y'all can just lose. Having that one loss don't help y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all want to be undefeated. Having one loss doesn't help you, especially with Bama having one loss. Todd B says, hell yeah, I'm nervous. I'm nervous every year. It's the game. Anything can happen. All records go out the window. That's facts. That's facts. Every year, it don't matter how our season is. I'm still nervous and watching. Every offseason, we beating OSU. I don't care about last year. Y'all still talking about last year. Dwayne Haskins gone. Thank you. He gone. Jeremy Turner says some of the media is picking Michigan to get the OH players motivated. If you ain't got no motivation for this game, then you shouldn't be playing in it, especially for Michigan. But Ohio State, they got championship aspirations. So you ain't got to worry about them being focused and stuff. They put enough. They know how big this game is. It's been the Michigan coaches and stuff not taking OSU serious enough. They've been disrespecting the tradition. Because you're supposed to have a team of people watching OSU on offense, defense, putting together schemes for them all year. Just like Urban said, you're supposed to have plays put in place for this game. This is all stuff you should have been doing. Ain't no excuse. OSU still can lose and still get in, but it's not set in stone. That's what I'm saying. Y'all act like it's set in stone that y'all in the playoff already, and it's not. God's child said Clemson losing the ACC championship. I doubt that. Okay, M. Egan TV. If Georgia beats LSU, you say LSU, Georgia, Clemson. They might want to put Bama in that. Will y'all lost to us? Bama barely lost to LSU. Let's say y'all lose to us the same way. We ain't on LSU level. So the committee is going to be saying OSU lost to Michigan. Alabama lost to LSU. Who has the better loss? Alabama is in the playoff every year, even though they lost their quarterback. I don't know. It's something about Alabama. I think once they get in, anything can happen. Y'all forgot about Alabama. That's one of the few teams that has more clout than OSU. Alabama. Yeah, it's true. They do. So y'all just forgetting about them. Don't forget it's the Alabama and Clemson Invitational. Not the OSU. Y'all ain't in there yet. It's the Alabama Clemson Invitational. Bama just sitting back winning with that one loss, and they don't have to go to the championship game, which could be good or bad. Now, if y'all, and this could hurt y'all too. Whoever goes to the Big Ten championship, if y'all just roll them, that could be good or bad. Guys, if you Polar Bear says, wait, hold on. King True TV says, what's the other factor? Who's going to jump a one-loss Big Ten champ? Who? Damn sure not Oklahoma. They can't stop me or you. Alabama. Y'all forgot about them. They got one loss. Y'all forgot about Bama. M. Egan TV. Polar Bear sleeps. Guys, if you think have it hard, look at Auburn. They have to face Bama, Florida. Georgia. Yeah, that's hard. Aria Ferber says, bro, if we could beat them, it would feel like a dream. You right about that. King True TV says, oh my God, Bama not playing in the title game. They not jumping a conference champ. Man, that conference champ stuff don't mean all that y'all want it to mean. That conference champ don't mean nothing. It don't. That conference champ is just another game to make some money. That conference champ don't mean as much as they try to make it out to be. It don't. If it did, y'all would have been in the playoff last year. Didn't y'all win the Big Ten? That conference champ don't mean that much. ESPN has entered the chat. Polar Bear. Mark Deli, Polar sleeps. You should hear some of these OSU fans thinking they have more difficult schedule than LSU, Texas, Auburn, Alabama. King True TV, like, what are we talking about? JoJo. No, y'all, because Egan TV, y'all seem to think that y'all just set in stone. Did y'all make the playoff last year? Y'all had one loss. Did y'all make the playoff last year? I'll wait. Y'all seem to think that y'all Bama gets in pretty much regardless of what happens. Y'all haven't built up that type of cachet yet. Bama gets in pretty much every year. Oklahoma gets in pretty much every year. Y'all don't get in pretty much every year. Last year showed us that. God's child, Virginia will defeat Clemson. You heard it here first. I don't think so, bro. Polar Bear sleeps. Wisconsin and Penn State have proven to be overrated. That's what I'm saying. So that Big Ten championship ain't gonna really help y'all. DA says you blazing, bro. I don't smoke like that, bro. I don't smoke. Let's see. Jay Marion, OSU won plenty of games with other players hurt. Hart, Henny, Gardner, Spade, Peters. So it feels this hurt. We taking advantage, point blank. Yeah. Polar Bear, I'm not really paying attention to whether he's hurt or not. Remember what happened last time OSU put in a backup. He torched us. That's facts. That's facts. But you can't expect everybody to do that. No, it was Dwayne. JT Barrett got hurt in 2017. And then Dwayne Haskins came in, picked up some crucial plays with his legs, made some crucial throws, and just changed the game. Because JT Barrett, all he was doing was running around. He couldn't complete barely any passes that game. Todd B, they have the same record as you. That means you overrated. You just said they were overrated. We are what we are. We are what we are. We're a 2-loss team. But when you're talking about the playoff, it's different. Ain't no 2-loss teams going in the playoff. That's why when you lose 2 losses, it's a wrap. We're talking about playoff. We're talking about getting into the playoff. We ain't talking about us. We got 2 losses. You can call us underrated, overrated. Who cares? We ain't going to the playoff. Y'all be trying to act like I'm trying to hype us up. I don't care. It's about tomorrow beating y'all. That's all I care about. I know we ain't going to the Big Ten championship in the playoff. But we talking about y'all. I know we ain't going, so it ain't about us. Whether we're overrated, underrated, or whatever, it don't matter. We not gonna be in the committee. The committee ain't gonna be talking about, well, Michigan's got 2 losses or 3 losses, and well, they beat us. We not going to the playoff. So it ain't about what we are. Egan TV is the same. The game isn't for the Big Ten. I know, right? Then it takes it up a notch. It takes it up a notch. Just like, even though we got smoked last year, but that game was, everybody was watching that. The whole country was watching it. Everybody going to be watching this year too, but it ain't got the same appeal to it because, we can't win the Big Ten off of it. Ronnie Verge says, Ohio fans have history confused. They've always been a running team. Haskins is their only 4,000-yard passer. That's true. Polar Bear Sleep says, take a look at schedules, bro, not record. Record always comes into it. If you got 2 losses, it don't matter if you played the toughest game in the country. You ain't going to no playoff. I don't care who you play. You could have played the Detroit Lions and beat them. You ain't going to no playoff. You got 2 losses. We ain't putting you in. Oh, it's a record. Playoff, when it goes to the playoff, record is number 1. Then it becomes, once you have a loss, then it becomes, okay, who did they play? When you're undefeated, it don't matter. We beat everybody on our schedule. You in a top 5 conference, a Power 5 conference, you going. You ain't got no losses. You going to the playoff. Once you get losses, then, okay, who did you play? Who did you lose to? Then all that comes into there. But when you undefeated, it don't matter. If you in a Power 5, you win. Let's see. The original, I bet UM destroys both PSU and W if they played again. Yeah, that's the hypothetical stuff, bro. You can't you can't even get into it because we ain't gonna play them again. But you're probably right. I do agree. It'll be a different game, I believe. But that's after you done played them, so you know what they do best and what to watch against now. Polar Bear sleeps. Hey, and all guys, I'm looking forward to a good game down to the wire. Yeah, me too. King True 23. Maybe I'm an OSU fan that just doesn't care about this game. We're trying to win it all, and we shouldn't risk that to beat a team we've dominated since I've learned the alphabet. So what are you saying? You don't want to? You wouldn't play Fields? Okay. If we were to beat y'all 62-39, y'all not getting in the playoff, bro. If we beat y'all like y'all beat us last year, y'all not getting in the playoff. You're not getting in the playoff after getting destroyed. I'm just being real. Mark Dudley, Ronnie Virgil. Most OSU fans think their roster is mainly from Ohio, but fact of the matter is, yeah. God's Child said Michigan will get the 59 victory over OSU. Big Pharma says, I got that feeling. Also, a cousin who can never pick winners said OSU, go blue. Lil Cody says, shut up, dude. Look, Coda. King, bro, how old are you? I'm 17, and low-key, I think we should rest our starters. If y'all rest y'all starters against us, y'all far delusional. Y'all delusional. Y'all killing me now. Y'all think y'all penciled into the playoff already. Let's say if we blow y'all out, y'all not getting in. I'm gonna be 100. Y'all not getting in if we blow y'all out. All because y'all showed weakness last week. Then this week, y'all get blown out. Okay, now the playoffs scratching their head. How good are these guys? How good are they? You don't gain points for resting your players and then get trounced. That don't even make sense. Y'all starting to not make sense. King True Egan says, King True TV, no, brother, I'm sorry, you are wrong. You do whatever it takes to win this game. We have a month to rest before the playoff. Exactly. You got all that time. You can't lose this game. You don't have a guarantee. If you get blown out in this game, you ain't going to the playoff. Your playoff aspirations, they about gone. You can't lose like that. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. Lick my sack, dude, says Big Pharma. Y'all killing me. DA says Joe is like Haskins, only his arm is stronger, but he can get wild. Yeah, he ain't like Haskins, bro. He ain't that good. Haskins on another level. Haskins on another level. For Michigan to win, they have to play like savages from 5000 BC. Okay. The original says, if it gets ugly, will they be calling for Jim Harbaugh's head? It's going to be a lot of people calling for his head if it gets ugly. You're right. Yeah. Stephen Cherry says, athletic is code word for black QB. That's facts. That's facts. Yep, they won with Cardell. Athletic with a cannon arm. Oh my God, Jordan Gibbons done woke up from his hangover, y'all. Let's see what he done said now. Buckeyes to have 11 sacks. This dude is hammered, y'all. He done started pregame and he done said the most crazy stuff every time. 11 sacks in one game. You probably think Chase Young gonna get all 11 of them too. Let's see. Zaddy Looney, I feel like OSU has been the most consistent college football program in the last 50 years. What you guys think? The last 50 years, what would that go back to? 80 something? No, 70 since 1970. If you're gonna go like that, it's probably gonna be Alabama, bro. Oh, Alabama had its down years, but I don't know. I don't know. I have to research that. Polar Bear Sleep says, how many missed field goals in this one? I'm not sure about that, bro. I'm not sure. Mark Dudley says it's funny OSU fans say that when they realize that they only have 2 national titles in their history and a bunch of claims from other schools. Now or never. Tresh recruited all the inner city Cleveland boys. That's how he won. That's facts. Youngstown. That's why they did a 30 for 30 called Youngstown. God's child. The media hyping OSU to take that L along with Clemson. Polar Bear Sleep says, no way are they the most consistent. Alabama by far. That's what I was thinking. The Original says, I think it's time for the Toilet Bowl team to be humbled. You right about that. Dre T, what do you think the score is going to be? I'm thinking it's going to be lower scoring. I'm thinking maybe 24-21, 24-27. Vontae says Notre Dame was highly overrated when TTU played them. You could say that about when y'all played Wisconsin. You could say that a lot about a lot of teams, honestly. Jordan Gibbons, he's back again. Ohio State, number 1 passing, only allowed 126 yards. Yeah, because nobody has the time to throw on y'all. So, how many licks Shea gonna throw tomorrow? Picks, I guess you meant. Hopefully none. I'm not counting on him to throw no picks. I'm counting on him to throw some touchdowns. The Original Shea has about 5 picks more or less this season. Stop it. Yeah, but that don't mean he won't throw none tomorrow, bro. Let's just be real. But Shea's been playing well. That's why normally I have to come on all my stuff and kill Shea. But Shea's been playing well, so it's funny how haters say in games they pick us to lose, and then when we win, they say never mind, they're overrated. If we lost to Iowa and then in Indy, they would have said Michigan just lost 2 big games. You right about that, bro. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Now or never says Michigan wins were leather helmet victories. Don't matter, bro. They counted. The wins count. Y'all want it, so y'all don't want the wins to count because y'all didn't have dudes that could play football that then. Daniel is dropping facts. Gonna cry. Player of the game, DPJ. He's been too quiet this year. DPJ and them boys been DPJ and Nico. They've been turning up a little bit lately. Vontae, all the OSU wins y'all got, and y'all only got 1 natty. How sway? Oh, how sway? You tell me, Vontae. You ain't got the answers, Vontae. You ain't got the answers. Huh. Sick kid 4,000 2016 game was a scam. You right, probably was. Jay Marion, 2 of those 2016 refs kids attended OSU in 2016. That's what I was trying to tell them earlier. Polar Bear Sleep, guys cute in the photo slapping Mike Weber. Yep. Mark Dudley, Ohio State only has 2 natties in 100+ years of football. Todd B, I would be very mad for sure, but I would have to see proof that they had Ohio State roots to believe that. They do, bro. Bro, Google is a real thing. Google it. Everybody knows this. It's just Ohio State fans, y'all don't care. Y'all don't care. If the tables were turned, I wouldn't care either. If we had Michigan refs, Michigan dudes from Michigan reffing the game, and they gave us advantages, and y'all came on here crying, I would say, yeah, they did, but we won. Too bad. I wouldn't care. Quit talking trash about Ohio State. You guys are trash. Why would I do that when we're fans? You're my enemy. I'm going to talk trash. If you come up with some more of them crazy scores, I'm going to roast you again because you've been drinking. Put the schnapps, put the Jaeger down. You on that Jaeger. Jaeger. Sean Hackley, not only a fan, but one who was in the state of Ohio, Hall of Fame. Shaking my head. Yep. OSU refs jumping in the crowd. Let's see. All your receivers will play in the NFL, and yes, even Bell. Y'all crucified him for that drop against Penn State. I didn't crucify him. Go watch. You can watch my Penn State post analysis video. I didn't crucify him. I'm not like that, bro. It's a play. It's a play to be made. You either make it or you don't. But I didn't crucify him because we played so trash in the first half. We made the difficulty just super hard in the second half. So I didn't kill him for that one play. I didn't kill him. I said he just didn't make the play. He didn't. I mean, I feel for him, but you got to make that play. He didn't make it. Ain't nothing we can do to change it. So I didn't kill him like that. I know a lot of Michigan fans did, but I didn't. I kill Shea. If you want to know who I hammer, it's Shea. He done got away these last 2 weeks because he done played well. But anybody that's watched my stuff, no, I kill Shea. Last year, I used to hammer Rashawn Gary. I hammer that boy. I used to do Shea the same way. Todd B says, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Wait, Mark, isn't 1968, 2002, and 20 more than two? I'm going to let y'all just go back and forth with that stuff. I can see Polar Bear says, I can see Hudson and I can see them making tackles, but I can also see a dude like Hudson getting freaked. Let's see. Todd B, yes, in backfield, he will never be able to run down Dobbins. As a Michigan fan, I some fans' treatment. Yeah, they were ridiculous on him. Polar Bear says, watch me get killed by crossing routes again. We better not get killed by that again, but you never know. Don Brown he's a knucklehead. DJ says, all you haters better change the verb from Moss to Nico. I like that, bro. JJS, I appreciate the $2 super chat. You gonna be at the game, bro? Yeah, definitely got to rush the field if we win this. Definitely. Let's see. I'm trying to see where I left off. I hate it when it jumps. Let's see. Marquise Lawrence says, what good, Johnny? Ready for the Olstead? Give it all that whooping? No, I'm not. Ray Sykes, I truly believe OSU is better than Clemson and Bama this year. They might be, honestly. King True TV, yeah, we won the Big Ten, but lost to damn Purdue. I didn't think we deserved to go. You lose to Purdue, you deserve to be at home. Nobody is arguing that. Georgia lost to Clemson. Georgia lost to South Carolina. Zaddy Looney, we should rest our starters. Zaddy Looney drinking too, y'all. He done started pre-gaming too. He think they playing he think they playing Rutgers. Oh, my bad, Todd B. Let's see. Vontae is complaining about losing 6 starters at OSU when Michigan loses half of starters on the first string to the NFL, and Levin doesn't complain. Let's see. Off topic with damn Michigan basketball. Yeah, Michigan basketball has been impressive. Zaddy Looney, you do have to consider the facts that offenses have advanced with forward pass. Now, whenever Ohio State is the big, if Ohio State left, it would become the. Nah, bro, it wouldn't. The original playoffs. Mark Dudley, no excuses about bouncing back. Y'all got one win in our down year. Congrats. The original. We talking about the game, not practice. OSU needs Minnesota to win. Beating Wisconsin again will hurt them more than help them playoff wise. That's facts. It's a lot of scenarios, and losing to us is not a good one for y'all. Mark Dudley, you just came up with an excuse, Vontae, about losing 6 starters. Todd B, OSU needs to worry about this game. Playoffs don't mean nothing if we don't win this game. Todd B, that's facts. Some of y'all fans, they so delusional. They think y'all Alabama. Y'all up in that top echelon, but y'all not SEC top echelon. They hold the SEC above everybody, including y'all. I hate to tell y'all. Somebody said, I'm tired of the PSU Happy Valley thing. Whenever they play at other people's stadium, it's always noon or 3:30. But when it's Happy Valley, it's at night. Todd B, what? This is the game, man. You ain't a true fan if you're saying sit starter for this game. That's just dumb. Yeah, you tripping, bro. Whoever said that. I think it was you, Zaddy Looney. Yeah, you loony for saying that. You a lunatic. Mark Vontae says Mark Dudley because you said we went 6-7 in 2011. So I told you. Oh, okay, yeah. Let's see. Ty B, that sounds stupid, man. Rest starters, what? Man, block that dude for real. He do need to be blocked for that, don't he? We real fans on here. We talking real stuff right now, man. We ain't talking no crazy. We should rest the starters and all that. It's the game. What you talking? When the game come on, you turn off your TV. You don't watch. You go sit in the corner when the game on. You go watch Teen Titans or something. You don't watch the games, Daddy Looney. You tripping, bro. Let's see. Taylor Walson. I need Ohio State to win out and Georgia to lose to LSU for Bama or Oklahoma to get in. Oregon is going to beat Utah. I forgot Utah undefeated too. I forgot Utah undefeated. Let's see. Mark Dudley said, Mac Brown, the truth, facts. Mac Brown, if you don't beat it, Mac Brown, all right. Urban Meyer owns the big house. Rent is due tomorrow at 12. Man, Urban, he ain't y'all coach no more. He is, but he ain't. I know he's still behind the scenes. Let's see. Alabama and Oklahoma are blue bloods. That's facts. Michigan hasn't been irrelevant since 2004, their conference championship. Did you mean relevant? Urban was a snake everywhere he went. He could sense the tables turning and packed his bags. That's true. That is true. Go blue chick. The losing streak is over tomorrow. Michigan gets it done. Go blue. Okay. I feel you, Ma. Marion says, yes, Tress was getting boys from Youngstown and Cleveland. Let's see. Miami Hurricane ran the 80s and early 90s. Facts. Has there ever been a streaker at one of your games? I don't think so. Vontae Andretti brings up the past, but hates to hear about the past when OSU got dominated by Michigan. Yep. Preston says key is pass blocking and run contain and QB run. That's facts. Return of the Mac. Get the boy, if you don't get out here. Return of the Mac. UNC fans. We smoked y'all yesterday in basketball. Like somebody rolled up a blunt and that's what we did to y'all yesterday. Or if they had they bong, you pull it out. That's how we did y'all. Smoked them. Smoked them. Let's see. Shay having nightmares tonight about Chase Young. You're probably right. He probably is having nightmares. Vontae is 17 years old. I guarantee it. Oh, man, Vontae. How old are you, Vontae? They said you a young cat. Daniel says, remember when Uche said on ESPN when they destroyed MSU saying they shouldn't have come there? That's the passion I need with this rival, like we did with our in-state rival. Who is this? Look, Johnny boy, hear what it is. Either we going to win or not. You need three things to win a football game. QB, kicker, and defense. We got this, bro. It's going to be another Notre Dame blowout. Watch it. Okay, bro. When you did your first comment, Lil Coda, I didn't know if you was an OSU fan or Michigan fan. But I feel you. You right, bro. You right. But the it's offensive line. This is a game that'll be won in the trenches. You can't do what you want to do if you can't stop the other team, because both teams got good. They have a great defensive line. We have a good defensive line. So it's going to be on the offensive lines to give each team time to do what they want to do, create running holes and pass block. Look, I guess I'm about to get off of here, y'all. And I'm going to go to about 2:35. So I'm going to try to read most of the rest of these questions, and then I'm going to get off of here, y'all. But matter of fact, but for this game, all y'all, if y'all ain't from Michigan and y'all don't in Ohio and y'all don't really know what this game means to us, like this game is everything. We bleed this. This game is everything. I ain't gonna be able to sleep tonight like I'm playing in the game. So the players, OSU players, they coaches, they know what it means. A lot of the Michigan coaches and stuff, they done lost the meaning of what this game means, of preparing every year, knowing what OSU is doing, knowing how to scheme against it. All of this has mean something, and the players have to do it on the field. So if the coach is putting you in position to be successful, you got to go through and execute. That's on offense, defense, special teams, everything. Make a play. Sit back and watch Woodson. I make big plays and that's it. If you got a chance to pick a ball off, you pick it, you take it to the house. If you got a chance to get Fields in the backfield and stop a drive, make the tackle. I don't want to see none of this. I don't want to see none of this tomorrow because it's going to be bad for us. If our fans doing that, it's something bad done happen. We done missed out on a big play. I'm tired of this stuff, bro. I now started thinking about this and thinking about everything that come with it. Them players got to want it. I'm talking offensive line, all these dudes. Chase Young is this and that. Hit him in his mouth. Make him earn that first round pick. Tired of it. Oh, you a first round pick? Okay. Bash him in his mouth. Oh, you a first round pick? Boom, hit him in his legs. Cut block him. Then when he get up, you hit him again. That's the passion of this game. That's what it takes to win this game. I don't care about you being no first round pick. I don't care you got 44 touchdowns. I don't care you got 1,500 yards and 14 touchdowns. I'm about to hit you in the mouth for 4 quarters. Now stop me from doing it. I don't care about last year, Dwayne Haskins and all that. I don't care. Players show up and hit them in their mouth for 4 quarters. And then we see who's standing at the end. How about that? How about that? Tired of all this BS talk. These players show up and do what you got to do. That's all it takes. Not no first quarter of dominating OSU. Not no second quarter. I'm talking about 1, 2, 3, 4 quarters of dominating. Punishing them. Hitting them in their mouth. Where from the first jump to the last snap, you like, man, this was a hard-hitting game. Them boys out there hitting. Offense and defense. Set the tone and set the tempo. You gotta want this stuff. Me, when I started back playing football, I used everything that was going, like Don Brown said, everything that was going wrong in my life, I used it for motivation on that field. My car broke down. Mom's tripping at the house. I don't like my girlfriend today. I'm coming out and I'm smashing somebody just cause. I feel bad for y'all because I done had a bad week. I'm finna put it on y'all. Real talk. I talk about Don Brown, but when he said that solve your problems with aggression, I felt that. I felt that to my soul because I done did it. I'm tired of everything wrong with your life. Make it work on that field. Take all that aggression, all that anguish, all you've been through, and put it on them. Then you see what you got. But this demoralized ball we like to get on when something goes wrong, or if they just come out, that ain't gonna cut it. That ain't gonna cut it. That demoralized, like when we fumbled on the first drive against Wisconsin, then it was just like, oh God, here we go. That ain't gonna cut it. Don't come out with that softball tomorrow. Don Brown, Jim Harbaugh, you have them ready, man. I swear, if we get blew out like last year, I'm done with Harbaugh and Don Brown. I'm sorry. Because it ain't too much to ask you for you to have these boys prepared and come out and ball out. It ain't too much to ask. You getting paid the money. If you prepare for them all year, you will be prepared for the game. If you give them the respect they deserve, you will have them ready for this game. For real. Do you want to be a Michigan legend? Who want to be a Michigan legend? OSU get legends every year. Every year they got another legend in the game almost. Who wants to be a Michigan legend? I'm tired of seeing Woodson on the highlights. I'm tired of seeing Desmond Howard. I want to see some new players on. I want to see DPJ or Ronnie Bell on that highlight. I want to see Dax Hill or McGrone or somebody picking up a fumble and scampering to 6 to end the game. I want to see that. I'm tired of seeing them old highlights. Michigan fans, I know y'all tired of seeing them too. We got to talk about somebody that balled out. We got to go all the way back to Woodson. Tired of it. Make y'all legacy, man. Make y'all legacy. Boy, Gucci love Max Brown. I'm done. I'm done, bro. Uh, if I ain't if I ain't get to your question, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. But this I'm trying to tell y'all how serious this is. If you don't know, now you know. It's serious. I appreciate everybody for joining the live. I hope all y'all had a great Thanksgiving. And tomorrow, it's game time tomorrow, y'all. I hope y'all ready because I'm ready for this. I'm tired of it. Come out and beat these folks. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it, man. I'm about to get off of here, y'all. I done got too riled up, man. I be getting riled up like I'm finna play, man. But that's how passionate I am about this stuff. If I ain't get to y'all question, bro, I'm sorry, y'all, but I just had to get that out. And I want some of y'all to know how serious it is to us in Michigan. We take it serious. If the coaches don't take it as serious, that's on them. But the fans, I'm taking it serious. But I'm out of here, y'all. I appreciate everybody for joining the live. It was fun. I'm gonna go live tomorrow at halftime of the game. I will be going live. Like as soon as his halftime, I'm gonna be on there and we can chop it up and everything. But I'm about to get out of here, grab me some food. Everybody have a good night. Like, share, subscribe. I don't want to forget. A lot of y'all be watching and don't be subscribing. Like, share, subscribe, and I'm gone, bro. It ain't just like you said. Ain't no more talking, Jay Marion. It's time to go. It's time for that game. Everybody try to sleep because I know I'm gonna be tossing and turning, waking up. Is it 12 yet? I'm gone, y'all. Enjoy y'all night.